This is CPM Precalculus Chapter 2, number 162. So here we have two special angles that are used in the unit circle. Identify the radian measure of the angles shown. Remember, counterclockwise, right? If we look at a clock, when we're going counterclockwise, that's this way. The angle is positive. Counterclockwise, right, or clockwise going down, it's going to be a negative angle. So A, we can see right away, is positive. B is going to be a negative angle. So let's focus on part A first. And what is the radian measure of this angle? Well, we know, always remember that we start here at 0 degrees, right? We go up, right? We go up. Half of the circle is pi radians. 0 degrees is equal to 0 radians. And we're in radians, so let me correct myself and say 0 radians. Go all the way around the circle, right? We're back at 2 radians. 2 pi radians, excuse me. Split this in half. Split half of the upper half of the circle. We'll split it in half here. And this point is half of pi. So that's half of pi is equal to pi over 2, right? Half of pi just means half times pi. So right here, we have pi over 2. Now our special angle, remember, we can either break each of these quadrants into two pieces, right? If we broke them into two pieces, this would be pi over 4 and pi over 4 again, right? So that's pi over 4 plus pi over 4 is pi over 2. Or we break them into 3 equal parts, right? And that's pi over 6 plus pi over 6 plus pi over 6, right? Which is breaking them into 3 equal parts. So looking at this angle right here, we can see that starting at pi over 2, stopping there, this is breaking this quadrant not into 2 pieces, but into 3 equal pieces, right? Those are our options. So if that is 3 equal pieces, that means we're looking at pi over 6 as each slice. So starting at 0, we have pi over 6, plus another pi over 6, which is 2 pi over 6, which is pi over 3 if we go ahead and simplify it. Add another one, we get 3 pi over 6, which is equal to pi over 2 if we simplify it. And finally, one more, we get 4 pi over 6. And let's simplify this. So our angle measure is 4 pi over 6. Simplified, well, we can divide both by 2. 2 pi over 3. This is radians. Okay, so that's part A. Now let's look at part B. So remember, we added them all up for part A. So let's do the same for part B. But now we're going in the negative direction. Okay, and again, let's looking at this quadrant here, quadrant 3. Is this angle splitting quadrant 3 into 2 equal slices, or is it one of 3 equal slices? So again, this looks like one of 3 equal slices, which means we're going to be breaking all of these into 3 equal slices, right? So here we go, that's where we end. And each one is now in the negative direction, negative pi over 6. So this is negative pi over 6 here. Another one is going to be negative, so we get here is negative 2 pi over 6. Another one, again, is negative 3 pi over 6. Another one is negative 4 pi over 6. And finally, we end here, that's our angle ending at negative 5 pi over 6. Okay? And negative 5 pi over 6, this is simplified. We cannot reduce this anymore. So our answer for part B is negative 5 pi over 6 radians. Alright, that ends for us CPM Precalculus Chapter 2, number 162.